Okay. Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I am the Y2K collector and I'm back. It is holiday time, right? So it's a really great time. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you have a few things that you're thankful for. Hopefully you get to spend that time with family, friends, and most importantly, hopefully you get some good gaming time in, right? Hopefully you get to kick back, pop in one of your favorite video games, whether it be some group play with the family, maybe a little Mario Kart action. Maybe there'll be some more co-op stuff going on, maybe some Streets of Rage 2 or some Streets of Rage marathons. Let's see, what else could we have going on? There's so many great games out there. There's so many fun experiences that can be had, and just hopefully you get to enjoy those this week. So I did want to go over some pickups. Yes, even in the midst of the madness and the craziness, I have been able to jump in and get some pickups. I had to be a little bit more stealth. There was less feet to the ground with these pickups, and most of the, some of them are pre-orders, but was able to get a very cool DS lot. Yes, a lot. And I don't get a lot of, I don't buy in bulk that much. Like I don't pick up a lot of lots, but because the DS, I don't know if it's something that a lot of people are collecting for at the moment, but you can get some decent stuff in some of the lots that I've seen. So I did pick up a lot, and I got it from the Salvation Army, which is really cool, and I got it online. So most of the thrift stores, they're sending their video games straight to their online auction houses. I don't think you're gonna find anything worthwhile in a thrift store again. They're hip to the game, they know what's up. So your best bet for thrifting is really online and on eBay. It's funny because they've all got their own eBay stores. So I guess there's a good and a bad with it. A lot of these just go straight up auction, and it's really just like a first come first serve. So really whatever these bundle prices sell for, that's really what the market rate is. So that's really what it's going to be. I think outside of online thrifting, the only place you're going to find games for cheaper than that are really going to be in yard sales and backyards, asking your friends and family if they have games they no longer want. That's really the point that we're at now, I think, with it. So I was pretty stoked to be able to get this bundle here. These games came in at roughly around $3.60 a piece. So it was cool. So let's jump into that. I also have a couple online handpicked games that I wanted to add, so we'll talk about those as well, along with some pre-orders. But no more jabbering or blabbering. Let's get started. So the first game that we have here in the lot is left brain, right brain, I guess. This was still sealed. It was part of the bundle. Looks like one of those educational DS games that you see all the time. So it was part of the bundle. Don't really know much about it. Looks like it's a stylus based game and it's more brainy, I guess. Here we've got some more brain games. This is Big Brain Academy. So this is more about just kind of learning education based games. A lot of these on the DS, how big is your brain? Just games that are meant to stimulate you, which are cool. These games are cool. They were part of the lot. And the interesting thing about these online like thrift store lots is that they always mix in a bunch of shovelware with like a few good games, because I think they know if they put the shovelware online, no one's going to buy it. So they just kind of force it down your throat that way. But anyway, so here we've got Zoo Pets 2. Or Zuzu Pets 2 featuring the Wild Bunch. Now this is more of those like kiddish games, childish games, but it is made by Activision, who's made some of my favorite games. And when you look at the back, some of these like little puzzles, I like the sprite based, top down view. So that does kind of give it a little coolness to it. So this one may stay in the collection, but Zuzu Pets 2 was also part of that bundle. Then you have here Super Scribble Knots. I think I have this on the Wii U. Another one of those like art-based, create anything, meant to kind of stretch your imagination. And I think these games are really cool. You know, they definitely will stretch the imagination of a child. You know, these games are rated E10. So if you've got that child between 10 and 13, this is kind of a cool game for them to play. So, yep, part of the bundle. The Little Mermaid. Here we go. So this was also in that bunch. Disney does make cool games. You know, whenever Disney comes out with a game on a console, at least the graphics are good or the voice acting is good. Disney doesn't, you know, they've got the money to spend on development. So this looks like it's probably a decent game for what it is. Probably won't keep it though, but cool looking DS game. Next up we have, this one I'll probably keep most likely. Yep. Tetris DS. So pretty cool one. I think it does have like an old video game sticker on it. Looks like might be best, what's that? Might be GameStop. But other than that, it's very clean, very nice. Tetris DS. I do like Tetris. I have the original Tetris on the original Game Boy. So Tetris is cool. I think I'll keep this one. Then you have here another one by EA Sports. We have Skate on the DS. So this was kind of like or Skate It, I guess. So here you go. I did play some of those extreme sports games on the PlayStation back in the day, like Dave Mirra, Matt Hoffman, stuff like that. I don't know if those guys do skateboards. They might be extreme bicycle games. But anyway, this is a cool one. I may keep it. It's on the DS. EA Sports does put out some decent stuff. Okay, now we're getting to a little bit more of the better stuff out of the lot, I guess. So then you have, they had a new Super Mario Bros. And this is usually the only way I'll pick up like Mario games is if I pick them up in a lot. And so this was in a lot. It's pretty cool. All of these games are complete in box, by the way. They have all the manuals and the inserts. And everything is for pretty good condition. I would say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, some 7 out of 10, but decent. But this is a cool one. Super Mario Bros. It was a part of the bundle. So got that there. And then we have another decent one. Here's a good one. Doubt anyone plays this as much though, but Diddy Kong Racing. I like this because it's kind of like off the beaten path. It's not like your traditional Mario Kart or, you know, something out of the Mario Kart series. So Diddy Kong Racing is pretty cool. I think there was a Diddy Kong Racing on the N64. I might be wrong, but somebody let me know in the comments. Diddy Kong, I like this. This is just kind of more of like an off the beaten path for a Nintendo game, and so I'm stoked to have this one in the bundle. This one I'm keeping, as well as the Mario Bros. Then we have Full Metal Alchemist, pretty cool one. I think this is more of like a 2D side-scrolling kind of beat 'em up with like combos and stuff. I love that stuff. So yeah, this is for the collection. Then you have Bang.io. I do have this on the Dreamcast. Pretty cool mech based, but the sprites are really small. It's just a very interesting game. I don't even know how to describe this game. It's like an action adventure game, but the levels are almost like arena based, and you kind of pretty much fly around the whole level just taking out enemies, and it's just interesting, just a very interesting game. Bang.io Spirits, so that as well. Then we have here Steel Princess. This is by Atlas. This is a pretty cool one, kind of like this one. I think this is more of like a 3D open world kind of game. More I think this is, but it's not open world, but it's more of like a 3D adventure game. But this looks pretty cool, so this is cool. That one will stay. Cool one. You know, y'all know I love my shmups. This is Nano Stray 2. So simply stunning. But this looks pretty cool. It's a different kind of shoot 'em up, but I love shoot 'em ups nonetheless. So this is just a great shmup to have in the collection. And then I got a random 3DS game here. So Animal Crossing. Yeah, I guess that got thrown in somehow. So this is a cool one that they added in there. So that's a part of the bundle. That's a part of the bunch. Great to have that one. And then let's see. So that did it for the lot. So huge lot. Pretty cool. Pretty stoked. Gonna sell some stuff. I'm gonna sell a lot of stuff actually out of that, but there are some cool ones that I'm definitely gonna keep and add to the DS collection. Because again, there's not a ton of DS games that really pique my interest. Just really not. There is one game that I'm really excited about. It's coming. It's very expensive, so definitely couldn't get it complete in box. This will probably fall under the alternatives category when it comes to the games in my collection, because I'll probably have to get a reproduction back art and then just use a replacement case to kind of get some kind of housing for it, because these DS cartridges are real small and easy to lose, so I have to have a case for them. But anyway, really excited about that one. When I pick that one up, I'll definitely share it with the channel. All right, so let's keep it moving. So we did have some pre-orders come in, so we'll run through those real quick here. So we have Tasmanian Tiger and Tasmanian Tiger 2. This was released on the Switch, so this finally came in. So pretty cool Switch one there. And then we have here, this was a limited run. This dropped and came in the mailbox. And this is Take Over. So pretty sick beat 'em up. I do have the standard edition of this, so I'll be diving into this at some point, maybe over the weekend. So those two came in. And then had to get this for the GameCube, Star Fox Adventures. This was my first GameCube game back when I first got the GameCube in high school. And I used to argue with people so much about how much better the GameCube was than the PS2, knowing in my heart that the PS2 just had better games, but the GameCube was more powerful and it looked a lot better. The colors just looked better at the time. So I wanted to pick this up again. This probably isn't one of the best games on the GameCube, but it's nostalgic to me and I like it. It's an adventure game. So I grabbed that and then used some trade-in credit and some sales from other systems that I recently sold a couple consoles and a couple games that I'm not keeping in the collection, and flip that into this little gem here, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. So this completes my Game Boy Advance Castlevania Cypher. So I've got all three now. Really excited about that. Was able to pick that one up. And then the second pickup here was one that I got. I had this before. Then when I got rid of my Game Boy Micro and lost all my games, like I think when I graduated undergrad or something, and here was able to get this one back. So Metroid Fusion. This is just a quality game. And on the Game Boy player, playing this on the GameCube with the Game Boy player is going to be a blast, because this is just a quality Metroid game. I remember playing Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, the regular Game Boy back in the day, when I had gotten my first Game Boy, Return of Samus. And I never even knew that there was a Metroid on the NES. I just knew that this game was just so interesting, because for a Game Boy game, it was so expansive with all the power-ups you could get and the weapons and the health extensions and the armor, additions, and you could even see it on Samus. And for playing something like that on a Game Boy, and you hear everybody talk about how bad the Game Boy is, but that game was just so amazing. So definitely went ahead and picked that up. But that does it for the pickups for these past couple weeks. It's just been a whirlwind, but like I said, we're getting into that holiday time, so hopefully you all enjoy this time with your friends, your family. Get some gaming in, whether you're retro gaming or playing some modern consoles. Enjoy the time, enjoy the friends, enjoy the family. I am the Y2K Collector, and I'll catch you in the next one.